So the next one we're going to look at in our book schema is Illustrator. We see the expected type is a person and it's the illustrator of our book. If we go to Amazon, we can see an example here. We got the author, J.K. Rowling, and Jim Kay is the illustrator. We see there's a little link, so let's see what happens when we click on this. And now we can see all the category for Jim Kay with all the books that he's done illustrations for. As we can see this one that we already know, the illustrations for this one, and we keep going and we see he's done the illustrations for this one too. So how can we do this in Drupal? So let's go back to our Drupal website. We're going to click on where it says structure. We're going to go down to where it says Taxomony. We'll then go select add vocabulary. We'll go back to schema and we're going to highlight the property illustrator, paste it in here and click on save. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to our content type. So go structure, content type, go to our book content type and click manage fields. We're going to click on add field and we're going to select taxonomy term. And we're going to call this one Illustrator because that was our property name. I click on Save and Continue. And we're going to leave this as limited. Click on Save Field. So we'll go to our schema, we'll copy the description and we'll paste it into here for help text. And next thing we're going to do, we're going to leave required unselected. And this is a bit we need to pay attention to. Where it says reference type, we will make sure we choose the vocabulary created early on, Illustrator. And we're going to click on Save Settings. So now we can see our Illustrator field is here. So let's go to the front of our website and I'm going to go back to the content we created early on and go click on Edit. And we'll scroll down and we can see we have this Illustrator new field. So let's put the name of the illustrator from that book into here. So put copy Jim Kay, paste his name here, click on Save, Keep and Publish. And we get this message. It says there are no entities for Jim Kay. So why is that happening? If we go back to our fields for book, and we see the Illustrator field, let's click on Edit. And if we go down, we see this bit option that says Create Reference Entity if they don't exist. So because we didn't have a Jim Kay already, is in one of our taxonomies, we need to enable this Create Reference Entity so we can create it. So let's check this one, click on Save Settings. We go back to our content and let's try again. So let's try Save, Keep and Publish. Scroll down. Now we can see where it says Illustrator and it says Jim Kay. So let's click on this Jim Kay link and see what happens. So we click on his name and all we can just see is Jim Kay and we can see the first Harry Potter book. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a mother book content so we can see this is actually working. So when we click on the illustrator Jim Kay now, we should see two books that he's illustrated. So I've clicked on Jim Kay and we can see the title for our category is Jim Kay, and we can see the first book he illustrated and the second book too. And if we go back to Amazon, this is exactly what's happening with Amazon too. You see this book is illustrated and this book too. Okay, so I hope it's a helpful video. In the next video, we're going to look at the audience